Tanner? My name's Mike. I'm going to be doing a quick peer review for you here on your pictures. I'm going to start off with just saying I think overall going through you did a good job of like telling a story, kind of just like what it's like to be a student at UK, the nightlife, the library, work, sports, the gym. I thought that was all good, clear, concisive theme. It all went together well. Some of my favorite pictures, I'll start from the bottom here, were I like this shot. I think that the white makes him pop in contrast. He's nicely centered in the picture, but at the same time, just kind of shows what it's like to be average every day, at UK. I like this shot as well. I thought it was cool with the lighting at night, and the light really kind of draws your eye up the whole picture. You see everything. This is another one of my shots I liked. I think it's cool with how the hallway's getting smaller and the contrast provided by the little bit of black and white added in. In addition, another one I thought was really strong was this one. I mean, nothing super special about the picture. I think you just did a really good job of kind of showing what it's like on a day-to-day, just at your house or your buddy's house with your roommates and what it's like to be a UK student. One of the only things I would say for some of the pictures is that they're almost more like just like headshots, or I'm trying to think of the word, like portraits. And I think, it was supposed to be a little more of just like the street stuff, but I did the same thing. Like, no big deal, easy fix. I like this picture. I think the white, the shirts pop and your hat, and nice and centered, pretty symmetrical around the girl in the middle. I like this one as well. I think the black and white add a nice level of contrast, shows what it's like to be out at UK, the nightlife, and just hanging out with your friends. And like this one too. It's centered well. The guy's kind of blurry, and it's kind of like trippy in a way. But I don't know. I thought that was cool. Don't really know what's going on there, but it definitely was cool. And then the lighting in this one really grabs your eye and draws it to the whole picture, in contrast to the dark sky and the buildings in the background. I think that Cincinnati. I don't know. But yeah, some of the ones I was talking about, like these, kind of more like just portraits. Another one I thought was strong. Thought this one was strong. The contrast is nice. It's kind of a touch blurry, but like yet again, just like the average everyday like shit you go out and do with your friends. Um, Thought this one was cool with the lights. It's a nice symmetry and a contrast. It really draws your eyes to the guy in the middle. And overall, I think you did pretty well. Trying to see if I have anything else to say. I liked these here. Kind of just gives you, that what's going on at work, and it kind of just takes you through a day in UK. And um, like this one as well. I thought it was a little funny, but at the same time, it's just at the gym, centered well, nice contrast. Any other ones? I like this one. I thought the lines at the lime green contrast against the black really made it pop out and draws your attention to the guy in the middle here. And overall, I think you did fairly well. Just maybe stay away from the portraits as much, and yeah, maybe a little more black and white that might help. I know she was looking for that, but I think the color did a good job in a lot of these too. And yeah, I think you did a good job. Just maybe fix the portraits, and maybe a little more outside, just more of the city too. But I think as far as terms of UK, you did a really good job portraying it and making it what it needed to be.